Breaking science news. Archaeologists have unearthed the earliest known evidence that humans were deliberately making fire much earlier than previously confirmed. Now, after decades of digging in mud and fighting British weather, archaeologists in England have found something extraordinary. At a site in Barnham in Suffolk, researchers dug up a pile of flint hand axes that looked like someone had taken a blowtorch to them. Ancient humans were active here around 400,000 years ago, back when the site was a spring-fed pond in a wooded landscape. But here's where it gets wild. They also found tiny fragments of iron pyrite, or fool's gold, which sparks when you smash it with a flint. And pyrite is extremely rare in the local geology, meaning that someone almost certainly brought it there on purpose. But why? Most likely to make fire. The ground is heat altered, the tools are heat shattered, and the chemistry of the soil basically indicates that someone built a campfire there and cooked something. But we don't know what, because unfortunately bones don't preserve like the tea in this story. Is this a big deal? Before this discovery, the prevailing view was that while early humans may have occasionally used natural fire far back in prehistory, the earliest confirmed evidence of deliberate fire making, especially in Europe, was much younger, usually cited at around 50,000 years ago and linked to later Neanderthals. There were some older claims of controlled fire use, some reaching even 400,000 years ago, but those were theories that were largely debated, because it's notoriously difficult to distinguish human-made fires from natural wildfires in the archaeological record. We now know that Neanderthals were making fire 400,000 years ago. That's the same group that we've spent a century calling primitive. And honestly, every new discovery just keeps making Neanderthals look less like cave people, and more like clever cousins who've been doing cool stuff this whole time, but not getting credit for it. So if anyone ever calls you a Neanderthal, just point out to them that they created fire.